the craft is to elicit from the other people what it is they want, have an understanding of what it is that they want, understand from them, and sometimes people don't want to tell you what you want to know, so you've got to ask it in such a way that you get it. For instance, if I say to a real estate agent, man, what houses aren't selling, he might say to me, they're all selling, it's a hot market. So there's no point in me saying what houses aren't selling. But what if I asked a different question? Let me ask you something. Out of all these houses that are selling hot, yeah, hot market, which house is selling least hot? Ah, that's the least hot selling house. You just told me what house isn't selling. You with me? So it's the craft of understanding the right questions. The different questions have different values attached to them, different dollars attached to them. Some questions will have a lot of money attached. For instance, I might say to somebody, let me ask you something. If you want to come into my house right now, how much money have you got to get started? Oh, $2,000 or $3,000. I just got $2,000 or $3,000. A better question might be, let me ask you something. I guess you've been to the bank before. Is that right? Yes, I have. I guess you didn't quite have enough deposit. Is that right? Well, that's right. How much did they want? $50,000. How short of the $50,000 were you? Well, I was 10 short of the 50. So what you're saying, if I could move you into this house today for 40, how would that make you feel? Fantastic! Guess what? I've just moved that 3,000 to 40,000 based on the right questions. Does it make sense? The other way I could do that, you got 3,000 up to 5, but no more than 10. So it's the understanding of the questions you ask and the power of the dollars that are associated with it. That's the craft that I teach students of 22 years in communications with people. And I think that's what people buy into. So they actually learn real estate from me before what most people say. When I did some research about 6 months ago, we got 200 people, and I brought an outside marketing company in to say, what is it that people are getting from what I teach and what do they want me to change? Most people came back with something that was incredible. It was the life skills of communication that they learned that they took into their other relationships, into their other businesses, and made explosive results. More so than just the real estate. Yeah, they get the real estate, but it was these communication skills that they just never knew existed. And here's the fascinating thing. They don't teach them. They don't teach them anymore. All they do is most classes, they give you a rate card and some sort of a laptop and say, go for it. No one teaches the art and craft of communication, and that's it. That is the skill that is no longer taught anymore. But these things are learned over 20 or 30 years of doing it. 7,000 people a year sitting in coffee tables at people's homes and understand the science and then doing the research to see why people do the way people do things.